He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So Florida State's offense will start this game off with the football. There's the dangerous Deuce Robinson. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We had a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. They've got to do a really good job in this one, communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this.
There's a crease. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch him napping on the run and nothing doing. And the Noles decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So New Mexico State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged to see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Getting that push, a pick up of 4 out to the 26.
And it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. He's brought down receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone.
Could be an alley. The 20, the 10, touchdown Seminoles. Oh, into the end zone, and this crowd is eating it up. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down for the 16. Back to pass, it's Webster. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul. Off the boot, looking for his man. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, they dial on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Great move, now he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The keeper on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. The run inside. It's Stanley. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball game?
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call it. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Rushes on him. What a job to lay out and make the catch. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. the RPO complete.
And there you see the line that the RPO played that could have defended it. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bid up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
On the ground, it's Stanley. They knock him down right there.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some ballers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He leaves it with the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Got it. Into the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And he added the extra point. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Singleton. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run. Play the percentages. And then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up. But they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The defense bringing the heat. The Noles will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. They even things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. To pass, it's Webster. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll try it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get in the...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We see some, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark him right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Breaks him in the open. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground. He wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with Warwick Dunn, where you hand him the football and...
Got a little grass. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. They'll run play action. On target. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
They'll try the right side. Good job running top and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Fires quickly. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Trying play action. Showing the arm strength to the right. And that pass is caught at the 25. They bring him down with a big play. Will move the sticks.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line, they're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
To the air on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Keeps it himself. Here's a little room there. He's got enough for the first down, and they might get some extra. It looked like a face mask to me. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. And the Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Right through his hands, incomplete. I think he knew he had a chance for a big play, but it'll be 2nd down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Into the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Coming out with it, it's Prime. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Lost a throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Dumps it off in the flats. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter of space, reproducing damage. That time they got it to him, throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He's got the tight end. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Find space on the right. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Oh, they're after him! Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Webster. He'll off 1 deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play call.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls 1 deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the San Jose State Spartans. And it's USC looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Let's take a look at some of the other notable games going on, including one that looks like it could be headed towards Upset City. Now over to your game at Doak Campbell Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. What do they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, the New Mexico State head coach told me at the half, his biggest concern right now is how they are handling this very hostile environment. It was tough in the first quarter, and this crowd is making it even more difficult. They are loud. They are crazy. And his communication says they have to improve at the line of scrimmage, making sure they're getting into their run game, their RPOs, and being strong with all their communication. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Hey, man, I want to see more of that. I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, it's Webster. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4 counts are greedy.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field with some change situation and get you the football.
Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in their recent history, but this team back in the day, man, Doak was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State Seminole.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He tries to take the top off. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Finally corralled the number 4. He picks up the first down. And the Seminoles have pushed it inside the 20. On the option. He'll pitch it. Maybe some room here. Touchdown! Florida State. Great job by the back on the option.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. We want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He goes right back to the air. Got his man. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Jones. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back-to-back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. And now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Webster. Working that left side now. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he
Turning it on. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll run it. It's Jones. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down. Red zone play. Well alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And now a big 3rd down coming up, down multiple possessions. This is one Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can't pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown. And here they go on 4th and short. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, New Mexico State! And they take it in for 6 more points. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Seminole sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered. He's going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball and keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Alan, thank you. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Daniels. He'll pull it down and run. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, they'll open up the final period. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Fires to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. First down here, what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the air on second down. Makes a catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wild. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. And the Noles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Under fire. Lets it fly on the move. Goes high to pull it in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And that is big time. Late in the game that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down. Tries again to get it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This offense has converted twice on third down on this drive. A third time would put him in the end zone. They want to throw it. Finds his man. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. And they'll finish the run out the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. The Seminoles back in the lead.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Looking to pass. It's Webster. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. A handoff, keep working on that clock. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Trying to buy time. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the right. Touchdown, no! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Riding up to add another. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Looking to throw, it's Webster. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun. a grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Got some room to run. 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks up the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And he'll bring it back. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
To the air, it's Webster. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in the rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Well, it's been that kind.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's the third interception of the night.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Robinson. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry up. To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The AT unit on the field. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Hand off to Jones. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.